Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy and happy Halloween! Today I'm dressed up like a pirate and we're going to be doing the Halloween event and after that doing something special, which is getting my first apartment! I finally am high enough in the thing. The red team. Whatever that is. How do I see the second Storm Lieutenant in the Maelstrom, which is now what I am. I was doing a little bit of the Moogle treasure thing as well, so I got the wind-up character, which is adorable, but I haven't seemed to really unlock enough to be able to do anything else. The dailies I get just aren't really super rewarding at this point, which is fine, but you know. So now it's time to do the Halloween event. Hi Oswald. Bye Oswald. Ooh, that looks new. Wow, it really has been at least a year since I've been playing this because I remember my first time watching seeing the Halloween event. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can buy. A pumpkin? A flying pumpkin? I need it! Now what is it? Is it a mini? It's a tabletop thing. I guess that's what that means. Well, Halloween time. An adventurer by the looks of you. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited to a woman of your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul? Yes. Of course you are. But before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night do fell fiends emerge to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high. For the halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did God's fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes no longer. Nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gردanian, or otherwise. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities, but there's one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Perhaps you'll be willing to give them a hand? Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before you get started, you'll want to get a grasp of the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance to the Great Loam Growery. Now go. I shall be watching your performance with great interest. Okay. Where is that? It's that clown! I see. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Philcox and his transformation magics. Oh, what's he gonna do? His hair reminds me of Pikachu. But nothing happened. What was that all about? The clown and whatnot was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. Aww. He tried his best. It's okay. Mistakes happen. Oh. Well, now they've all transformed. Is this what they really look like? Once more, you failed to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We'd have been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know of a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking the stage with you again. Good riddance. Oh no, the band's breaking up. You don't belong to my usual demographic. If you're not here to see one of my shows, then why are you here? I'm supposed to come help you get in the spirit of Halloween, I think. A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' Wake? I'd wager you speak of Philcox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Philcox and I have an insatiable appetite for aether, but unlike your garden variety void scent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. That's the right way to do it. I like his earring. I tell you, there's no aether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation. Which set me to thinking, perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to giving folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of aether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching too. Many void sent now seek aether in this manner. Philcox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise, but get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Araman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. This is a fun way to do it, though, because now they can get what they want, and we don't have to shoot them with our bow and arrow. It's a win-win for me. That sniveling whelp of an imp at magic's that, the sheer unbridled cheek of it. Philcox is practically frothing at the mouth, so incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff. You must soothe him. Okay. I'll soothe you. How about that? Apologies. I have taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess. That pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, did she? Yes, she did. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics, and without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I'm an Araman. Paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine? Not a problem. Turning them to stone with a petrifying glare? A trifling task. I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put aether on the table either. I had to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you'd better come too. Aw, there's gotta be some way we can help you. Oh, is that what I bought? I was hoping mine is smaller. What do you think, pumpkin lady? I gather you had a hand in Philcox's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings. Not that it did any good. I'm still stuck at square one, underappreciated and underfed. Such a curious child. Are you truly so blind to your own potential? No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray share your wisdom with Philcox. I have no idea. You can smell dark emotions? Oh, you can smell dark emotions. You should give to help those in need. Yes, they'll still be grateful, and you didn't have to put on a performance. Well, you'll be hard-pressed to find a void son who suggests that. I don't see how helping others helps me, but then again, I know little of mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Oh, wait! I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start. Perhaps I can lend a hand with a little sleight of hand. Hold still. Magics. His outfit is so cute! Not only is that kind of guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose. Oh, I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. Good. I really do like it. I'm glad he likes his outfit. There you are. I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since our act was my initiative and therefore our success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility, but I sense that you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection, and thereby the largest share of aether-rich victuals, wins. And to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. This is crazy. Is this a good idea? I think she doesn't care. The moral epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Philcox. Okay. I don't know about this, guys. You can do it. I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things, that's all I ask. Okay. Very well. I shall leave Philcox in your capable hands. I get his outfit? Yes! Oh my gosh!
How about we try and find a troubled soul in need of aid? But let's get out of here first.
Okay. Where?
Right, time to look for folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment. I don't even see anyone over here.
Where?
I don't know if it has anything to do with that pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. They're to the northeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing.
You know, I do agree with that.
Truth be told, this is my first time in the city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lie of the land. Can I trouble you to lead the way?
I can do it.
Our flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you.
He's accompanying me.
He's following me!
They following me, Ma. They following me. Okay, buddy, let's look at the map and go that way. This is so fun. I have a friend walking with me.
Ah, such glee. They mentioned a clown. I'd wager they just had the, privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. Listen, I'll be the first to admit that he's an expert illusionist, and you've only got to look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. But I won't be upstaged. I'll prove that there's more than one way to win over an audience. By following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponents must have earned himself some sustenance, which means we've no time to lose. Onward.
Okay. Oh gods, where has she gotten to?
Ah, this must be the fellow my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him?
Let's do it.
You there, what's gotten you so worked up?
Oh, forgive me. There was this poor little girl who'd been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her. But then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do.
In that case, why don't I and my associate look for the girl? Then you can see to your affairs without worry.
Thank you. She's a young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. Yeah, well, I'm sure we get it.
He certainly was appreciative, yet here I am empty-handed. I forget the food. We have a lost child to find.
Aw, you're nice! Yeah, I don't know where she is either.
Can you sense her sadness for being lost? I'm detecting a despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl, which means I have need of your navigational noose once again. After you.
I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but the poor girl is beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? Aw, that's nice.
This must be the lost lass we've been looking for. If we want to earn her thanks, we'll need to reunite her with her mother, wouldn't you say? Which means we now have a lady to locate. Any suggestions? Look for someone who's worried?
Use your senses to search for someone feeling anxious. That person will probably be the mom.
Ah, you're saying the mother will be worried about her daughter having gone missing? Brilliant! This is exactly why I had you accompany me. Right then.
Do your magics.
Found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city more or less. I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here, I'll bring back the girl's mother in no time.
Okay. Oh, she's been crying a long time. She needs some water. He found her! Oh, she's so pretty. I love her outfit. 12 be praised. You're safe. You have my eternal gratitude. Thanks for finding Mama, mister. Cute.
Do you believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation, and all courtesy of my special talent.
I can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel.
That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I found myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this contest with the same tenacity, Philcox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul while I was tracking down the girl's mother. I'd better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go it alone now. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come find you when I'm done.
Perfect. Bye.
Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again, adventurer.
Bye.
I know I've been playing a lot of Guild Wars too, and I'm sure there's a question of, are you gonna stop playing Final Fantasy? And the answer's no. Number one, because I like this game, but number two, it's really what got me started. And I suppose Guild Wars 2 is technically still getting me started because I think under certain definitions I would be considered a small YouTuber. But I just like them both, and I think there's nothing wrong with playing more than one game, you know? I'd hate to be locked into the idea of like, oh, you're just a Final Fantasy YouTuber or just a Guild Wars 2 YouTuber. I want to be able to play what I like, and I like both of them. And I don't think there's anything wrong with playing more than one. My wallet might beg to differ, but if I'm having fun, then I suppose the money's worth it. The adventurer returns, and at the precise moment I predicted. I do hope giving Philcox company wasn't too taxing. What of our fiend and his endeavors? Great! And now he's going to do it alone. You have my thanks, truly. I'll speak of the devils, here they come. Welcome back. Dear, oh dear, that turned out to be a sight harder than I'd anticipated, and all I have to show for my travels is a single cookie. To think the first gift I'd receive would prove to be the last. Curse, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. I suppose this means you win. Very well, I'm yours to command, Papa Gruff. You admit defeat far too readily, Philcox. What do you mean? They came to bring him something! Aww, that's so sweet! Hooray, we found you! I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and Mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie! Oh, I love pumpkin cookies. This is so cute. You did it! Pumpkin cookie. Simply scrumptious! Alright, I guess he really likes pumpkin. You tied. I'm glad you liked it. Farewell. Oh, she's so formal. That makes it one apiece. A draw then. Still, Philcox, while you had some assistance along the way, you've nevertheless done yourself proud. To think I'd live to see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Awfully kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Is that all you desire, my begrudging acceptance? Have you forgotten your reason for joining in the festivities in the first place? Of course I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help. And where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed and given to me. We did it. Halloween solved. Adventurer, I had better get going. But before I do, let me say this. I might have found a way to make the most of my talents, but I wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the pumpkin-headed lady. I'm sure we'll run into each other again one of these days. Till then. Bye! The promise I sensed in Philcox when he and I met wasn't illusory after all. I should take my leave too. 'Twould be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies. I'd say those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints week. Wouldn't you agree? I would. And for your part in this, a fitting reward. I present to you a set of finery as worn by Gridania's most emotionally perceptive Arian. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited for this outfit. Perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment. You needn't worry. There never was an enchantment. He did it all himself. That little charade was my way of giving Philcox the confidence he so sorely lacked. Although I dare say such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on.
Before I forget, you are hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by. I assure you it will be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my vision of an All Saints wake for mortals and void sent alike might not be such a distant prospect. Though I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for this most cult of occasions. Bye. I wonder what about that party. I want to go to a party. I got the outfit! You now have access to Sneaky Hollows. Speak with the unusual usher at Miketo's amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party! Whoa! Okay. Do I go to the costume party first? Or do I go get changed? I'm gonna go get changed. I'm gonna go get changed into that new outfit. And maybe change its colors, do some dyeing. And then... Okay, I'm all... Oh wait, you can't see my horns! Okay, I am all Halloweenified. I dyed it white, or just parts of it white, to show some differentiation. What do we think? It's so cute! Okay, now we need to go see what this party is about. Ooh! It's so pretty! I love it! OMG. It's so pretty! Whoa, I can't see anything. Okay, what's going on over here? It is like a party! There's no one here but me, but it's cool! Care to eat? Have a seat! Oh my gosh! Hi! You wish to have words? Very well. What would you know? Want to know? What is this place? Is your memory as fleeting as your lifespan, child? As I told you before, this is my home. You're welcome to come and go as you please. Okay. Up to something? Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp, here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. And I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I need is your memory of someone who made a strong impression, someone unforgettable, someone powerful. Oh, can I transform? Okay. Ah! No way! What the heck? I am this guy. I'm going to run around like him. Ooh. What's up here? Just this guy and all his pumpkins. Whoa! Oh my, we have a guest. It's just me. Hi. What'd you say? Look at my pumpkins, my wonderful pumpkins. They are wonderful. I wish I could go in your houses. I'm following the footsteps. Looks like he ate too much. That was cool. Now it's time for what comes next, which is my apartment. I know I probably could split them up into 2 episodes, but I'm very excited about it, so I'm just gonna do it today. Here we go. Please. I want to purchase. You don't have any vacancies. Okay, so I need to go to another. This is gonna take me forever to find one with a vacant apartment. How do I know when one's vacant? That is my question. See, it's hard to know, like, which one will have one open. I don't know. I'm going to one that has some houses open because I'm assuming if there are houses that are for sale, then there will also be apartments for sale. Because I don't have enough gil for a house, but I think I have enough gil for an apartment. That is the question. Because why is it yellow? What does yellow mean? I don't know. Does it mean it's full? These are my questions. Okay! 500,000 gil, and I will have an apartment! Yes! I have room number 7. So that means I can just go to my apartment!
Here it is. Okay, now how do I decorate it? That is my question. I have some stuff. I'm gonna go out there and ask. Maybe they... Tables? Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I know, I'm pretty sure there's a website where you can look at them more, or I could go to people's houses, but I'm really just happy to buy random stuff. Okay, we need a table. I like the desk. Ooh, this is important as well. We gotta get a good wallpaper. These are so cool. You can really make your house look so good. Okay, I've got a bunch of random furniture. It might not all go together, but I think it'll be pretty. Okay, we need to go to the housing. Oh, the pumpkin is huge! We'll put him in the corner. I won't make him face the corner, though. Rotate. Why can't I rotate you? It's like the front door guard. This is what I've got so far. It's not... It looks kind of homey, I think. So we've got some cushions where you can sit. We've got our Halloween guy. He probably won't be here forever. We've got a little desk, which I forgot a chair for, but this table here has chairs. Plus it's got some food right there, which I think is really cute. And you can actually eat from it, which is great. I've got a little bed, and I've got those, which I got from... I can't remember where I got them from. I think some sort of event, but it looks like a wardrobe almost. And I've got those wings right there, which I might buy another just to have it match. But it's so cute! Obviously, I could do more, and I probably will, but I just like how it is. It looks like a house, and it's mine! I know the floor doesn't match the siding. I only bought floor and forgot the siding, and anyways, there's a lot going on in this room. But I think that's what makes it feel more homey, is like more of my own stuff in it. But I might do an extra video for my Buy Me a Coffee supporters and my memberships on YouTube. I might do an extra video for you guys where you get to see the fun extra shopping I will do for this and fix it up even more. But anyways, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Happy Halloween. See you next time. Bye!